At the beginning of February, Morocco's High Council of Ulemas proposed that apostasy should no longer be considered a criminal offense. This council has no executive or legislative powers, but its statement reflects a firm tone with respect to its position on fundamentalism.
The opinion of this council has no effective value, but it can help promote a certain openness. It can also be considered a message to fundamentalists who do not believe in reform and want to keep old laws without a critical spirit.
Adnain Mokrani is Muslim and teaches at the Pontifical Institute for Arabic and Islamic Studies, which is sponsored by the Vatican. Mokrani states that Muslim countries still have to introduce far-reaching reforms to their law. For example, although apostasy is in most cases not condemned, to change the religious attitudes signals important consequences in the day-to-day life of the normal citizen.
This is not enough. It is not enough to say that apostasy will not be a crime and that there will be no punishment. There is the problem of mission, of expressing and calling people to another faith which is not Islamic, and this is a problem not only for Christians engaged in mission, if not also for diverse communities of Muslims like the Shiites. They also are not allowed to witness to their faith in public.
وفي آخر الزمان حينما ينتصر المسلمون على شرار الخلق على شياطين الإنس يقول الحجر والشجر يا مسلم يا عبد الله يا مسلم يا عبد الله هذا يهودي خلفي تعال فاقتله إلا الغرقد فإنه من شجر اليهود.
اللهم انصر إخواننا المجاهدين في فلسطين يا رب العالمين. اللهم ثبت أقدامهم، اللهم ثبت أقدامهم، اللهم وحد صفهم، اللهم داوي مريضهم، اللهم أشبع جائعهم، اللهم اكس عاريهم، اللهم اسق ظامئهم، اللهم ارحم شهداءهم يا رب العالمين، اللهم ارحم شهداءهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم عليك باليهود الملاعين، اللهم أرنا فيهم يوما أسودا، اللهم أرنا فيهم عجائب صنعك وعجائب قدرتك يا رب العالمين. زلزل الأرض من تحت أقدامهم، اللهم اقتلهم بددا يا رب لا تبق منهم أحدا، اللهم يتم أطفالهم. اللهم انصر إخواننا المجاهدين في سبيلك في كل مكان يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصر إخواننا المجاهدين في فلسطين، اللهم اربط على قلوبهم، اللهم ثبت أقدامهم، اللهم ثبت أقدامهم، اللهم انصرهم على عدوهم. اللهم عليك باليهود الملاعين، اللهم أرنا فيهم يوما أسودا، اللهم أرنا فيهم عجائب صنعك وعجائب قدرتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أرنا فيهم يوما كعاد وثمود، اللهم أرنا فيهم يوما كعاد وثمود. اللهم أمطرهم بحجارة من سجيل يا رب العالمين، اللهم أمطرهم بحجارة من سجيل يا أرحم الراحمين.
Tengan unión verdadera.
There's a warning to EU heads of state and government not to forget the founding values of the bloc. It comes from Pope Francis in a special meeting in the Vatican on the eve of a summit in Rome to mark the 60th anniversary of the European Union's founding document, the Treaty of Rome. The Pontiff said Europe finds new hope when man is the centre and the heart of her institutions. I'm convinced that this entails an attentive and trust-filled readiness to hear the expectations voiced by individuals, society and the people who make up the Union. Sadly, one frequently has the sense that there's a growing split between the citizens and the European institutions. The Pontiff also said he believes many people have forgotten the lessons of the past. and the importance of solidarity and mutual respect. The President of the European Parliament said we can defeat terrorism, solve the problem of immigration, and banish the lingering economic crisis with the scourge of youth unemployment, only if we're able to rediscover and appreciate the reasons that brought us together, he says. The Pope also warned that the European Union must not be reduced to just numbers and statistics, but it needs more of a human face.
Lucifer matutinus inveniat, ille in quam Lucifer qui nescito casum, Christus filius tuus, qui regressus ab inferis, humano generis serenus illuxit, et tecum vivit et regnat in saecula saeculorum.
The devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And the books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it. And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged, every man according to their works. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.